that's a much better matchup for the warrior, for the rogue than the normal control warrior. That, because else this matchup would already almost be over. Because like control warrior versus oil rogue is almost unlosable, but patron is easier for the rogue at least.
Okay, so we have Tope on the bottom with warrior. I'll just try to find his classes. And I'll update Neilyo in a bit. So we said Mage, Rock, and Hunter for Neilyo.
Here on turn 3, yeah, only played for the tempo the pure SS7 agent, but there's the War Axe to counter it, so yeah, the warrior has everything he needs to deal with his other minions here.
Okay, and Tope has decided to go for full weapon wielder, going warrior, paladin, and hunter. Paladin, man, I love paladin. I really want to see more. Oh god, okay. The Doomsayer, but
I guess he could still go for the draw, but well,
no, you're not really pressured by time to just find a draw, right?
You most likely want to coin Emperor here. Yeah, just because it's so strong and it gives you the turn 6 Dr. Boom after.
Oops, no, warrior, paladin, and hunter. So he goes for a completely different lineup, you know, Tope. Really, we can really see that he brought a big diversity of class, and you know, I've seen this in the past from experienced players, and Tope, I certainly know that he's one such player because I've seen him in previous tournaments as well. Like, these tournament veterans, they know how to play almost everything, right? And they bring at least like 6 or 7 decks, and are just prepared for everything. But
they just look at the picks and bans and pick the classes which are better. They're not like they're going into picks and bans and saying, wow, I 100% want to play these 3 classes, but they go into the picks and bans and say, okay, I have this if he picks this. So,
yeah, they actually make use of the pick ban phase. Not sure where we're saying ban phase. There are no banning of classes. We just have pick phases. So, well, do you boom here? I guess you can, but it's getting risky because there's already 7 on the board. You can be easily down to 12, and the rogue has no trouble dealing 12 damage.
So, I think there's no much better defensive play. Like, if he plays the Unstable Ghoul here, what's the follow-up?
Yeah.
He can play the Acolyte, but in the end it just stalls for 1 turn and your opponent can just develop even further.
Yeah. Usually, I think I found that rogue is favored against Green Patron overall because, you know, they both take some time to develop, but you know, and trigger their combos. But the difference is that the rogue actually has a board clear against the patrons, and the warrior doesn't really have, you know, any answer to rogue's burst because, well, it's just in the form of, you know, all attacks and blade flurries, etc. So you can't really protect yourself against spells as much.
Like, patrons often rely on just getting their patrons out there without a big combo. Like, they don't charge it to get lethal or something, but they just combo it with a whirlwind effect to get 2, 3, or 4 patrons out there, just so your opponent can't deal with it. But that's like rogues can often do.
Yeah.
That by a good blade flurry.
So Neilyo goes for the more defensive play, I guess. I mean, you block a lot from the warrior, but I think it's okay. The problem is there will be another Thorison that will reduce the cost another time, and which means, you know, free executes. It means a 5 mana Doctor Boom. It means even cheaper Green Patrons. But the problem for the warrior is he's running out of time. So even though he's got like a super free hand to play, the rogue can just really kill him in a few turns. he definitely uses Fan of Knives here because you don't really want to Fan of Knives Green Patrons. And he'll consider, yeah, you'll just eviscerate and push for more damage.
Also, like, the rogue in his position shouldn't be really afraid of Warzone Commander into Grim Patron, because the rogue close to never has those 2 HP, 2 attack minions, which can just snowball 3 patrons.
Yeah.
So I guess he's in a pretty good position here.
I mean, basically the only enabler for the Green Patrons outside Warrior's own spells is the Valid Teacher tokens for the rogue, and you don't really play Valid Teacher against Patron Warrior because you should be afraid of the consequences.
So I guess he has to go for the inner range execute here.
Yeah.
Just to get rid of the damage, and then maybe go for a Dr. Boom.
If there was like a Warzone Commander, it would have been a good play, but
yeah.
He's still missing it, so he has to waste an inner rage here. And oh god, yeah, but
like a Warzone Commander would have been a free patron and the clear of the
he draws one card. Okay, so this is usually a misplay, because if you plan to draw a card, always draw a card first, because this could have been something else.
Yeah. It also didn't make a difference here. Like in some cases it does a difference because you want to get your whirlwinds off first to draw more with the Battle Rage, but
yeah, absolutely.
And we can see the Neilyo attack here with the Scarlet Crusader.
So he has a full hand, but there's a problem. He has to deal with this Dr. Boom, and something that's missing is the oil or sap.
I think he doesn't have the damage yet to go full all in.
Would it? Okay, so.
He might develop a Big Bang Cleave here. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so it's a 10-10 Van Cleave.
Both executes are gone.
Right. Wouldn't you prefer to kill the second boom bot?
Like he used the poison. So, you mean with?
Yeah, with the weapon.
I'm not sure if it's worth it to do so. Oh. And now there's some stuff to do with you draw into the Warzone.
Oh god.
Can go.
This can.
No, he most likely goes for the frauding, but yeah, that's also a clear of the.
Okay, so you attack with the boom bot, I guess. I mean, you attack with everything, of course, and then whirlwinds. And can this be lethal? 3/6.
Frauding gets buffed for 7 plus the boom bot hitting, so it's
8. So no,
8.
Well, no lethal yet.
No way he's getting lethal.
Yeah.
He just has to decide what's. I think I would have liked to get the attack with the frauding in, because Boom was still on 6 health and wouldn't die to Blade Fury. Like, you know he has a Blade Fury at that point.
Yeah, this is the easiest turn in Neilyo's life ever. Like, you don't really want to leave this broken.
He can just commit to the board.
Yeah.
He knows the charge guy is gone, and there's no.
Yeah, wait, it's little, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the second Blade Flurry. We totally missed this. Okay. Yeah, looking at the hands is important. So this will be the rogue gone for Neilyo as he goes up 1-0, and he's down to Mage and Hunter against Warrior, Paladin, and, well, Hunter. I also have a typo in Warrior, I'm not sure why. Alright. Again, I would go for Hunter here. I think it's against Patron. Maybe if he plays Freeze Mage, actually, if he plays Freeze Mage, it's okay. But I think the Hunter was a better choice. Right, so it hasn't changed, so it's Face Hunter like last time. Against Paladin here. Yeah, I've played this match from both sides a lot, and I like it more for the Face Hunter. If you can get a good start on Paladin, like with zombie chows and shielded mini bots, it's okay. But generally the hunter can push so much damage, and not really all paladins play a lot of heal besides lay on hands. Some even can the heal bots, but fortunately for Tope, he has both heal bots and counter early aggression with the mini bot, and he also has other Peacekeeper, True Silver Champion, all this good jazz. He even has a Defender of Argus, so actually it's looking really good for him, at least on paper.
Yeah, it really depends on the Paladin build here. So,
well, I hope it's not dragons. It doesn't look like dragons.
That's a really fast start from the Face Hunter though.
Sure, yeah, but he can easily stabilize like over the next 2 turns, with Defender and Healbot after that. Unless the hunter decides to clear everything and not just go for phase.
Okay, so it goes all phase because he has a lot of damage with the
but
Rider and the Abuser Sound.
Yeah, I still would have preferred to at least kill the other Peacekeeper here. And that's the easiest Defender of Argus if I have seen one.
Not killing the Elder here gets really punished by the Argus now. But I think it was the correct decision because next turn he would bring him down to 10 already.
Yeah, sure.
If there wouldn't be a taunt.
You can't really, play around Defender of Argus because it's not even Paladins play it that often. I mean, I've seen it in some Dragons, but mid-range Paladins usually cut it or play just one, so it can't really play around it. So the problem for Neilyo is he already has one explosive trap basics, and you actually want to get both your traps from scientists, but this board is also very resilient to explosive trap, and he has so many tones to follow up.
And he just drew the lay on hand.
Yeah, this is okay.
There's almost no way other than getting bursted within the next few turns that Tope can lose this game. It would need to be Owl and kill commands.
Nah,
no.
I don't think even that helps. Oh god, this is a face hunter that's not hitting face. Oh, you just hit with the bow. Okay, but it's still iffy. It's still iffy. Wow. Okay, well, maybe there's actually a merit to play Antique Healbot just to be extra safe.
Yeah, I think it's a good call because the hunter could deal the damage before you get to play your lay on hands.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, definitely. Just delay. You're not rushing anywhere. Your job as a paladin is to sit back and relax, and wear down your opponent, as him being a face hunter. So yeah, that's a curious situation where the hunter is at less HP than the paladin, which is already something that you should be worried as a hunter. And there's 2 taunts in the way. So how do you deal with it? You don't have Unleash the Hounds.
I guess you force him to attack into the explosive trap is the only play here.
He won though.
You can't start wasting your damage already. There.
I guess what you have to do is, just ping him down and hope you draw Unleash the Hounds to clear this 1 HP.
Unleash is the only thing that can get him back into the game, but we know there's the lay on hands on 8 coming, and maybe now Dr. Boom.
I think there will be definitely Dr. Boom here.
Yeah.
Because then the bombs just hit face, even from the explosive trap, and you can easily, like the damage you'll take, you'll recover quite a lot from lay on hands.
Yeah.
And yeah, at this point you're not really worried that you're giving another charge for the bow, so you just stand it out. And
question is there any play he has lethal next turn? I think with the Dr. Boom, he should get it. Like he
yep.
has 10 plus the Boombot hit.
So it's
True Silver and Consecration, which is 6.
Well,
so
if they hit for right.
So however they hit, it should be lethal next turn.
Yeah, this had to be Unleash the Hounds here.
Boom.
Okay, so this would be 1-1 for Tope, and wow, okay, great play from Tope to equalize the series. You know, I usually hate playing Paladin on Hunter, but he made it work. You know, I think getting the perfect curve had a lot to do with it, actually. You know, the shielded minibot is absolutely essential. It also goes back to the decision of Neilyo to not clear the other Peacekeeper.
Oh.
Yeah, this is lethal. Let's see at least for how much the bomb hits. Just 4. Okay, so Tope equalized it. Paladin is out. We have Warrior against Hunter against Mage and Hunter. So he already knows it's face Hunter. So if he's brought, like, we know it's Patron Warrior, right? At least it was in last game. Oh no, he didn't bring Warrior last game.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No, but
or
it's
did it?
Patron Warrior from Tope's side.
Okay. Yeah, right. So it's Patron against, well, unless he changed it. Like they have the option to change between classes, between rounds. So if he actually switched to Control Warrior, this would really be good, because if it's Freeze Mage from Neilyo, and you know, if you read coverage on our cup, you know that it's very likely that Neilyo is bringing Freeze Mage because he's a fan of it. So if he actually switches from, wait, what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
We saw Patron. Okay, then you could ignore everything what I said. Okay. This was stupid from me. But yeah, it's again like if this was actually a controller, it would have been really good for Tope in this situation.
And do we know what kind of Hunter Tope? Did he play Hunter in his first matchup?
I think all the Hunters we saw yes, he played and it was mid-range, I think.
Okay, so face Hunter should be favored against mid-range Hunter, because in general at least when mid-range Hunter was big, everyone said that the faster Hunter is the stronger one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, set, okay.
So, Tope goes for Patrons again?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have an option to change classes, to change types between matches, so he has to go with Patron.
And we see a Mech Mage.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hard to tell how this matchup will go. But with the Warwicks already early for the Mech Warfare, it's really important.
Yeah, I like the position here for the Warrior, just because he has such a good follow-up. I mean, he has a Frothing Berserker, and Frothing Berserker is amazing against mages in general.
Yeah.
Because they have to Frostbolt and ping it, and this actually takes a lot. It takes a lot from their board presence. As a Mech Mage, you want to develop your board. You want to be dropping Paladin Shredders and Snarchuggers and whatnot. So I actually think there was a merit to just playing Berserker and Xing away.
So, but he wanted to get the Mirror Entity out of the way directly and play down Stable Ghoul.
Yeah.
And I guess now he could get instantly 3 draws of his Acolyte. And clear the board.
Can he clear it? Oh yes, right.
Yeah, he attacks once and then whirlwinds, and he gets 1 whirlwind and the 2
Right.
from the
Yeah.
unstable goose.
And then you get full Acolyte value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, you don't develop the board in any way with that play, but I guess you don't need to against the Mech Mage.
Yeah, true. I mean,
The board should be enough.
Yeah, definitely. What's... Dude, no.
I guess he doesn't go for the Acolyte if he goes this way.
I don't understand this play. Like, I could have seen every other play.
I guess he wanted to get mirror entities.
Sure, but what do you give him now as a mirror? Do you give the Mech Mage draws?
Looks like it.
I mean, you could have always, like, I would have played, either Acolyte or Floating Berserker, depending on if you want, a board presence or card draw, and then just activate the mirror entity with a Cruel Taskmaster because it's a way shittier card, at least for Mech Mage. No, I mean, it's...
Interesting way he decided to play this out. So let's see.
Okay.
At least he kept something on the board with this line of play.
Yeah, that's true, but there was always the risk of just straight up frostbolt your Acolyte, and then the Mech Mage has board presence and you don't. So it kind of turned out okay, but I still don't agree with the play. Okay, now this last mage is well, it won't clear the board. That will do it. So the combo is ready. So Tope, I guess, just needs a few more turns to get the mana. He has both Warsong Commander and Green Patron, and Death's Bite available.
He also has to wait for a good board to do it into. Like,
yeah.
2 HP, 2 attack minions are the thing he wants to for this.
Yeah, this is another Tron, it's usually a great card, but not against Green Patron, because just it gives it free stuff. So, okay, will he just Acolyte and use that spite to clear? Because, if he does it, it's fine, but he loses his easy activator on the patrons.
Yeah, I guess if he goes for the thralling with it, it's enough of pressure.
Alright. Yeah, this frauding is growing absolutely huge, and wow, Neilyo is just not drawing the necessary answers. I mean, he'll populate the board.
Yeah.
Because that's his only...
do much in the end.
Yeah.
I guess he hopes to get ahead on the board and next time maybe into Nidus. And then get fireballs to just finish the game.
Yeah, I think he just hopes for another burn because 13 is quite low for Warrior, especially if it's not control, because Patron Warriors don't really have a lot of heal capabilities. So if you're down in like the around 10 HP, you're in actual danger.
Like a normal warrior could just shield block, shield maiden and stuff, and get back to confident life total.
So he'll go for this line of play. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, I guess he clears a lot of the board that way, or at least gets in a better position.
Does I mean he?
Should have maybe drawn first, yeah.
Yeah, if I don't Shield Fury works. I would have slammed here actually. I think.
Yeah.
He'll just go for it. But it's dangerous, so dangerous here.
Yeah.
He has to clear something. Is it dead now? Okay, he's well, not yet, but
I think so, but
he's getting very close to it.
he can just attack with the spider tank into it, trade the Mech Warrior, and then get the Antonidas
Yeah.
armor plating, and then just fireball to win the game.
All right. I think Tope misplayed this like on several turns.
Yeah.
Because you know now the green patrons cannot really survive. Like if there's no commanding shout, you cannot really do it.
And we didn't saw a commanding shout in the newer
Yeah.
lists at least.
So that's game, right? There's absolutely no way from Tope to come out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. I mean, I guess he can try to you know, slam and find an execute for this Antonidas.
But he would still need to armor up and clear the spider tank with it.
Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, you have to slam here, buddy. You have to slam. You have to find something, some answers.
He knows there's at least one fireball.
But it's sure, but I mean, at least one is okay. But I guess you'll have to clear it this way. But again, like, why don't draw first? Like, it could have been an execute, and it could have still made this the same play. Yeah.
It's also that. Yeah.
Yes.
Double fireball for the exact win.
Yeah, I mean, he hoped that there is not a second fireball, but well, they'll be 2-1 for Neilyo, so he's down only to his hunter against Warrior and Hunter. What do you do as Tope? Like, if this was a mid-range hunter, we said that probably you don't want to go into it, but you kind of have to at some point.
He plays double armors within his Patron Warriors, I guess. You should give that a shot first, and then hope to play them at some. He has to play it at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess you still try to go for the matchup you're more confident in first, just to also get more information of the deck. Like, does he play Leroy or something? So just for information, you go for your better matchup first, I guess.
I don't know how much information there is to be extracted from a face counter. Like, I guess the you know, the major difference is if he plays like weird traps. Like, some face counters play snake trap. It's not common, but it can be a knowledge that saves you.
I also saw some randomly putting in a freezing trap just to, yeah, just for confusion, because like when you face a face hunter, you like most likely know what trap it is, and you feel confident in doing like attacks you would do other way around if you knew it was freezing trap, and like just to play with your opponent. I also saw people running misdirection just because nobody expects it.
Oh man, if you misdirect actually like a big floating berserker, this is huge. Like, it can kill you. You know, dead by your own floating berserker. But you know, getting the early unstable goal is absolutely huge in this matchup because it's, you know, basically annihilates all the early damage from Hunter. Okay, so he gets another Leo. Come on. So, awkward hand for the Warrior here. He cannot really clear this. I mean, he can, but it's awkward. But yeah, just dropping the throttling is the way to go. But this gets absolutely immediately kill commanded, right, or at least silenced.
Guess so, yeah.
He decides for that. Yeah, I would have gone for this play as well. I would prefer Iron Beak against, you know, the Warsong Commander, I guess. Tope continues to draw into awkward hands, and there isn't really a clean play. Like, sure, you can Whirlwind in Crow Taskmaster, but then you don't really want to do it against a single Leok.
Yeah.
It's another kill command.
But it's also the Hunter didn't get the pressure off early he wanted to. So that's at least something good for him.
Okay. So, well, if you're going to clear it, why don't play the... Oh, Tope is misplaying so much. This, if he loses the series, it's entirely on him. I think he made misplays in every single game he played so far. I mean, in this particular series, you don't really want to be misplaying against a former champion. But still, like, he's not in an absolutely terrible position. Okay. Can he snipe it? If he snipes it, it's huge. Oh god. Is this enough damage dealt to the warrior actually? Because the hunter is running out of cards. I mean, he'll have to kill command probably the Taurus immediately here and push for more damage. I still feel here like he's... Oh, he won't go for kill command. Oh, he'll just push for damage. Okay, that's decent, I guess. I mean, he's down to 10, and you know, you have kill command in the hand and hero power. You can easily, you know, kill him before the patron kills you.
I'm quickly rejoining because my spectator mode bugged out.
Okay, so but yeah, time for whirlwind shenanigans. But still doesn't clear the entire board though. He has to battle rage here and maybe try to find some answers. Another whirlwind will be great. This armor smith will be great. I can safely see like him executing the arcane golem, now playing unstable ghoul and then killing the other minion and not just setting up a good board. But he's still not out of the water. Like he's at 10 HP.
Yeah.
But he at least knows that there's one kill command gone, because it was used to kill the Frowning Berserker. So he knows that there's limited amount of damage in the hunter's hand.
But he also knows that there can be quick shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that he is slowly getting chipped away.
Okay, let's... So the the question is, do you just not do anything here? Like just hero power and let it be? Because this will actually give a lot of patrons. I mean, at least it's explosive trap, right?
Yeah. So.
Oh! Wow! Okay. Yeah, that's another way to go. Like if you don't have an exit out of the situation, just roll Huffer and kill your opponent with it. This actually seals it for today. It's Neilyo. Neilyo is our first double 2015 GosuCup champion. You know, the first player to win 2 tournaments in the same season. In this season, he'll be getting a lot more points, a lot more money. So yeah, not too shabby for the guy who doesn't really play tournaments, as he says. You know, he's only here for the championship points, and well, he already has 40. And in the Southeast Asian region, that's quite a lot. So Tope, unfortunately, well, he didn't play to the best of his abilities, I think, but he will still get $100 and he'll get 10 World Championship points. So yeah, really good for him as well. Yeah, he actually writes to me and says, "Man, played badly, lol." You did, mate. But I'm glad to see that people actually admitting their mistakes when they play bad. They don't blame RNG or draws or something like this. I've always said that admitting that you played bad is one of the most important steps towards your self-improvement as a player. But this will wrap it up for today's cast. These VODs will be available as soon as I upload them to YouTube. You'll also be able to find them on hs.gosucup.com, which is also the site that you can use to register for future cups. The next cup will be again next Saturday at 1 p.m. Singaporean time. So feel free to sign up. Feel free to come compete. Again, we're giving each week $500, 52 World Championship points in total. So quite a lot for an open tournament. We usually just play 8 rounds of Hearthstone, so that's not really time consuming as well. You'll be able to find interview with Neilyo very soon, maybe in the next few days, to just talk about how does it feel to win two tournaments, in the same season. Is he hopeful about the World Championship, now that he's very close to it, etc., etc. Again, check hs.gosucup.com for all the coverage. This was me, Nitro. You can find me at GGNitro on Twitter, and you can find Nomlix at Nomlix on Twitter. Nomlix, any final words? I know it's been a quick day, so maybe we can just have some semblance of life before we come back to watch the HTC Invitational.
It was really quick series we had today, but some quite good matches.
Yeah.
Some good plays. And yeah.
Overall 9-1 in the semi and grand finals combined. So 10 games for 3 series. That's a pretty speedy one. Anyways, guys, thank you all for those who joined us in the cast. We'll bring you more broadcasts next week when we return with the 8th GosuCup. Make sure to also follow our channel. We don't take subscriptions or anything like this. Just follow, and whenever there's content. And there's content actually every Monday. We host a Hearthstone talk show, where we discuss, a bit serious topics, speak open and frankly about the tournament scene. It's usually a lot of fun. I'm joined by several guests, Hearthstone personalities or players or experts, stuff like this. It's a great show. Check it out. And yeah, that was all for us. See you next Saturday.